everybody, this is the Victor. So do you remember the horrible sugar-coated nonsense that was The City of Angels with Meg Ryan and Nicolas Cage? Of course you do. It was fucking awful. However, there is a German artsy, original to it that Hollywood felt the need, to make a remake to, because they're, bankrupt on new ideas and stuff like that. But today we're going to take a look at the movie that is called Himmel Über Berlin, or Wings of Desire, which we're gonna take a look at today and see if it is better than the remake. Spoiler alert, it is. This is Wings of Desire, or Himmel Über Berlin. So Bruno Ganz plays an angel who, flies around in and around Berlin and sort of interacts with people, and he sometimes gives them ideas and stuff like that. If you ever felt that somebody was standing over your shoulder, this is what the touch of an angel is. That gives you ideas and things like that. The thing is, he doesn't really like his work. Can you say that? He doesn't really like being an angel because he's so weightless. He doesn't matter, and he doesn't feel like he is alive. He sometimes talks to his colleagues with his. One of them is played by Jürgen Prochnow. At the same time as this is happening, we also have Peter Falk, who has come to Berlin to shoot a movie or a TV show or a TV movie or something like that. Why he is in this movie is a little bit clunky at first, but it will be revealed and it will kind of make sense as this movie progresses. But everything changes for Ganz when he meets a trapeze artist. I wouldn't necessarily say that he falls in love with her, but he feels the urge to be closer to her. Is he going to give up being an angel for her? And what's gonna happen to him later? We shall see. Now, the first time that the color was shown on this movie, because it's black and white for about an hour, but then when the color shows up, you go, whoa! And it's a bit like Pleasantville, but it's not consistent like Pleasantville, because they ended up breaking their own rules with this one, which made me a little bit annoyed. I will, however, maintain that with a pretty great third act and some incredible sequences, I think that Wings of Desire, or Himmel über Berlin, was a very good German art house movie from the mid-80s. I haven't seen too many of those, but I thought that the acting was interesting, I thought that the writing was pretty clever, and I thought that some of the sequences was actually quite amazing. Is it perfect? No, it isn't. It is a little clunky sometimes, and sometimes a little bit too artsy-fartsy and a little bit too intellectual for my taste, but it has ideas and it has themes that I really liked. And if you are into these type of movies, I would strongly advise you to see it. If you didn't like The City of Angels and thought that they could have used the ideas of that movie in a better, different way with, a lot less, bullshit, hokey nonsense, this is a pretty damn good example of what it could have been. I wouldn't be against the idea of a, Darren Aronofsky or something like that, who could make an actually good remake of it. But as it stands right now, this is the far superior movie. It isn't perfect, it's a little slow sometimes, but the longer you go, the better it gets. And as I said, especially the third act helps this movie in a great way. Wings of Desire, or Himmel über Berlin, gets 62 points. It may be a mid-80s intellectual German black and white movie, but it's actually quite watchable, and it has a couple of moments in it that is actually really, really great. I do recommend this movie. It isn't perfect, but I thought that the things that were good were really good. So we'll see you next time for Well So, instead of reviewing, well, such and such. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much.